Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Pour another cup, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid.
Hey, this your boy Tight. Can't say the Tight without the 1205. Know I'm talking about.
Yo, we back at it again. Ray Ray's podcast coming live now from the 10th floor of Halo Studios, beautiful downtown Dallas. Yo, thank y'all for rocking with us again, man. Great episode planned for y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hope 2023 was good for y'all. Hope 2024 is even better. This the Kobe year. Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
All this year.
Yeah.
You know, you can see the guy in the seat. You know, he's back. Jay Oliver. I'm going to give him a proper introduction in just a second. But again, thank y'all for rocking with us again. Real quick, shout out all the sponsors. Lyrically Correct. You know, that's the lyric trivia game. You think you know your lyrics. You think you lyrically correct. Go to lyricallycorrect.com. Put in RayRay23. Get that 20% off all the copies. Shout out Lit Vacations. You're trying to plan that next vacation, that bachelor or bachelorette party. You're trying to do a, destination wedding, go out with the homies, family reunion. Hit up my guy Austin at Lit Vacations, man. He's going to give you the best rates, best deals you could possibly have. Tell him Ray from Ray Ray's podcast sent you. Bet. We like to start the show off with positive words. So if you're having a rough day, rough week, rough month, let's reset that real quick. Just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Hey, whatever it is you're going through, you're going to get through this. See, here on my show, Ray Ray's podcast, I'm glad that you're alive and don't give up. So keep them positive words in your mind so when those tough situations come up, you get through them so much better. Bet. Now we got the homie back in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2023 was big, right?
Yeah.
Man, y'all saw him 2023 on Ray Ray's podcast. Now he back to jump off 2024. Y'all give it up for Fresh Air, a.k.a. Jay Oliver in the building. What's up, fam?
It was good with you. How you?
Man, good. If my Cowboys do something in the postseason, it'll be better.
Come on, man. Talk about them Cowboys, man.
Hey, don't do no Cowboy hate today, bro. Come on. It's my birthday almost. We can't do no Cowboy hate.
First round exit on the way. Second round exit.
That's probably right.
Second round exit for the Cowboys.
Who's going to knock us out?
Probably the Eagles. I think y'all going to end up facing them at home.
I don't know. The way the Eagles been playing, I wouldn't guarantee that.
When the playoffs come, it's just a different story.
That's true. But you said Dallas at home. That's a different animal, though.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see. Super Bowl predictions real quick.
Actually, my Super Bowl predictions is Dallas and the Ravens.
I don't want to see that, but I do want to see that at the same time.
I think that's what's going. I think y'all going to San Fran and beating them, and then end up in the Super Bowl. I do say that. Man,
we got to have a miracle to stop McCaffrey though, because our run defense has been boo.
Well, when the Ravens played, it wasn't McCaffrey. Still did what he did, but it was the other guys shutting him down.
Yeah. McCaffrey can get his regardless. Wherever team plays, he gonna get his.
They're shutting down fraud. What is it? Fraud Purdy. Fraud Purdy.
Fraud Purdy. I like that. Yeah. I like that. That bro got like a noodle arm, bro.
Yeah, Fraud Purdy. Shutting him down, and then,
You need to make a shirt.
Fraud Perry.
Fraud. So, all right, man. I appreciate you coming back, man, and rocking with us again, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, let's talk about it. Let's catch the people up since the last time you've been on the show, man. I know you had that big record, Kobe and Shaq. Talk about what else you had pop off in 2023, bro.
Man, 2023 was a crazy year. It was a good start for what's to come in 2024. So started the year off, I did a record with NBA Youngboy, Post Malone, and Kid Laroi. And then I went on to do a record with Gunna on his last album, and then ended the year off with the Shaq and Kobe record with Meek Mill and Rick Ross. So it's a good year. It was records in between, that I did, but those were the three biggest that I had did. So yeah, it was good. Man,
because we saw that Shaq and Kobe everywhere, man.
Oh, Shaq and Kobe was everywhere.
TNT was. I was like, damn, my guy on TNT, bro. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I didn't expect for that record to do that. I actually thought the NBA Youngboy and Post Malone record was going to be bigger, but it wasn't. So
it's just sometimes it happens that way, Like you never know. Like that's like, for instance, like older artists, like what's his name, Charlie Boy. He had that song "Thick Fine Woman" out like years ago. Somehow I just blew
TikTok brought it back.
TikTok brought it out.
Yeah,
it was huge. Man, that video set was hot. Me and Tight were there.
Yeah.
At that video shoot, bro. I was like, never again.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of summer. No AC, bro. They had one of those box unit ACs. You know how you see in the hood,
Yeah.
the window units. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're trying to heat this whole place, cool this whole place down.
Yeah, like we was in a third world country.
Yeah.
They got them box units over there in them other countries too. Yeah. At least theirs is more advanced though. I know which one y'all was talking about. Y'all, man, I had to buy one of those when I was staying in the hood up in East Baltimore. I had bought one, put one in the window, and then the dude who I was staying with, his cousin came and stole that shit out the window.
Bro, that's only in the hood some stuff like that will ever happen, bro.
$200 AC unit stolen out the window.
Crack had to be crack. Was it crackhead?
It was hot, bro. Nah, I mean, he might have been. I mean, he could be a transitioning crackhead, transitioning over into the crackhead life. I mean, that was the start. You stealing $200 window units.
I mean, he ain't have no VCR to steal no more. So I was like, dang.
Yeah, ain't no more. I mean, they
get his hands on something, bro. So talk to me, like, how did that come about doing that Kobe and Shaq record? Meaning, like,
I'm trying to think how long ago. I think I did the beat like 2 years ago with this producer out in Boston named Demo did it, and he was just like paying just to work with me, just paying money to work with me because I don't really work with, up and coming producers like that, like because I already got friends that I'm trying to get on, you know what I'm saying? So like he was just paying me really, just trying to get on and, we did the track and I was like, I had sent it over to Benny the Butcher and I was like, yo, I think this would be a good record for Benny. And I sent it to Benny. Benny ain't even respond. I don't even know if he listened to it. Like usually when I send over records to artists, if I send it over to them, they don't never really listen to it. Like I don't even know why I'm wasting my time texting these artists these beats. They don't really listen to it. Cause I sent it over to Benny and he didn't respond. And then Cruz hit me, Meek Mill's engineer, and was just like, "Yo, we back in the lab. Send over some stuff." So I sent over some stuff, but that was like the least. Like the beat that I knew, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like some hip hop stuff, but I ain't think that would be that. Yeah, cause I sent over harder stuff. I felt like I sent over harder stuff and Cruz and them, and they recorded like, I think a couple tracks and he called me, said, yo, we recorded to these, put these to the side. And I said, cool. And I hit up Demo. I said, Demo, you got your first placement, Meek Mill. And he just went crazy. Cause it was like, he's an older producer and that was like his first placement. So he couldn't believe it, but he was like, yo, my investment is paying off type thing. But I didn't think it was going to be this type of record. So I knew it was getting bigger when Meek was hitting me and telling me like, yo, this is going to be crazy. And I'm just like, all right, I heard the beat. So I already knew. I was like, we in an era where real rap don't really survive. So I was just like, it's going to be whatever. You know what I mean? And then everybody started hitting me, like the label, everybody trying to get stuff situated. And they like, yo, this going to be the single off of the project. And I was like, single? I'm like, this? Like the same beat? Like, because it's like hip hop. So I'm like, this going to be, so I called Demo. I told him what it was going to be. And he like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah. And then Sneak called me, Sam Sneak, Rick Ross DJ called me, and then Breon Prescott called me, and then all these sample people started calling me, talking about samples. And I'm like, bro, what is y'all talking about? Like, ain't no samples in this beat. But come to find out, because it's the likeness, so we had to clear that, go through that. And then within like the next week, then they talking about, yo, we got to fill out this paperwork because it's going to be on TNT. And then they hit me like, yo, Dame Lillard on it. Yo, Shaq on it. Like, this is just happening. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, this is crazy. And they like, yo, we going on Jimmy Kimmel with it. So I'm just like, yo, this is wild. And then I'm looking at the numbers, like the numbers on YouTube. Like right now it's at 17 million in 3 months. And I'm looking at Gunna's F You Mean video. He dropped it 5 months ago. That was the record of the summer. Yeah. And that only did 25 million in 5 months. My record did 17 million in 3 months. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good look. It was very unexpected. I will tell you that. I was not expecting that. So it was a good look. Like you said, that's just how things happen. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm appreciative. Definitely helped changing Demo's life, with that record now. But now he a fiend. Now he want more. You know what I'm saying? So he working hard, trying to get more joints through. But yeah, bro, like, it's a good look. It's a great end of the year to start this new year off right. So
that's what's up. I mean, I already know you're in high demand as it is. That puts you on another level of being in demand after that?
I mean, it really depends, bro, because it's like, with this industry, everybody clicked up. So, I mean, being in demand, bro, you really got to be like like you got to be one of the artists that's like really on fire to be in demand. You feel what I'm saying? Meek and Rick, you know, they're not in that place. They're not the on fire artists right now. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and then they don't co-sign me enough to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for people to know who produced that record, they got to do their own research versus like when it's like with Future or Drake or Thug or any of them artists, they constantly shouting out the producer that they working with, which is making them in demand, you know, or constantly like if you're constantly on a Drake, like you constantly doing stuff for Drake, then they gonna be like, yo, who's this guy that's constantly doing stuff for Drake? You know, you're gonna constantly be in demand, like Banks, how he is right now, or Benny X, how you say his name. So right, as far as being in demand, I wouldn't say that. I gotta make myself in demand, and that's what I plan on doing in 2024. So that's why I said 2023 was a good start for me. Now, do I feel as though I'm better than everybody? Yes, I do. So I'm gonna make myself in demand by that.
Facts. You gotta manifest that and say, yeah, you know, you gotta believe. You gotta have that swagger. I'm the best, bro. Like,
nah, I am the best. I don't have to sit. Like, I really am. Like, I really do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to touching all genres of music and being able to produce a song, to make the beat, write the song, it can engineer it, you know, all of that, you know, bring in musicians and know where I need stuff to go. I really do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just put beats together. You know what I mean? Like I really do that.
He's not a beat maker. He's a producer. There's a difference, folks. We talked about that in the first episode. Go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you're able to, you know, you're able to charge a higher amount now.
Oh, yeah. So when it comes to that, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to Q Beats. You know, I work with them on the Gunna project. You know, on the fee that I was getting when I did the Gunna, they said, no. We don't get that fee. We get this fee. So Jay get this fee too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Q Beats and their attorney for making that happen, because now, you know, I'm able to charge more. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
To quote the great Fat Joe, yesterday's price.
Oh, it ain't the same. Yeah,
it's not today's.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't do is I don't go on the internet and I don't be like, yo, my price has gone up. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's understood doesn't have to be said. Like you should know that yesterday's price ain't the same today. Like I don't have to go on the internet to tell you. And usually a lot of time people will do that because they're irritated with what they had to do to get there in the first place. And I feel them. I understand. But when you mature and you grow a little bit, you just know, like, you don't got to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I used to want to do that so bad. Be like, yeah, price is going up now. You feel what I'm saying? But now it's whatever. Like, if you want to work, come holler at me. We'll see. We'll make it do what it do. But I'm not going to be like, yo, price is gone up. Because you already should know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect me. You know what I mean? Don't come at me with no
low ball.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should already know that that's not the case.
So, what artists you working with at the moment, bro?
Right now, man, I got this artist, female artist right now that I'm helping develop with my guy T. Our name is Porcelain. So, you know, just developing her as far as like developing artists, you know, and that takes a lot of work. I hate doing it. I'm really good at doing it, but I hate doing it because it takes a lot of work, but I am really good at doing it. Like, I don't get it twisted. Like, I feel like I go into situations and I feel like I can turn crap into gold. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I can make anybody sound good. I feel like I can make anybody a hit. I feel like I can make anybody dope. You know what I'm saying? With what I do. But I am planning out my year. You know, I plan on going down to Orlando next week, getting in the studio with my guy DJ Nasty, bringing my guy Whitlock out there to work on DJ Khaled's album. I'm going to Nashville for a month. I'm going to be out there just, you know, trying to work with different artists. I know me and Yellow Wolf got like 4 or 5 records together. Definitely trying to get down there and touch the, you know, I linked up with Jelly Roll and his people. So I'm trying to hit the Morgan Wallens and, you know, whoever I can deal with down there, you know, just linking up with different songwriters, stuff like that. I plan on going to LA for a month in the summer, you know, do some things. Benny working on his album, so I'm going to go down, you know, lay some eyes on Benny the Butcher, Gunna working on some stuff. So it's like I'm all over the place. Bro. I'm just creating, bro. Just creating.
That's good. Like, you know, busy equals dollars, bro.
For sure. But this time I want to do it right, though. Like, I want to get the right records. I feel like last year I was just shooting, you know, throwing darts and trying to get what I can, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like getting placements is like whatever. Like, get placements, but I'm trying to get the right placements. I want the hits, you know what I'm saying? I want the premier tracks. Like, so, you know, in order to get those, you kind of got to be in those circles. So that's what I'm trying to do, build my relationships and my network up more to get the right records.
What would you say was the album of 2023?
Gunna's album. I feel like Gunna's album was the album of 2023. But you know, you get hype beasts, so you know they're gonna go with what the hype is. Okay, I'm gonna say it's between Gunna's album and Drake's album with 21 Savage. Yeah. Those are my favorite albums of 2023.
What do you think's gonna win album of the year, the Grammys?
As far as like
hip hop album of the year.
We wasn't even nominated, so that whole thing, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think Killer Mike is probably gonna end up winning.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know, it wasn't my favorite. You know, it was cool. It wasn't my favorite, but I think it was cool. But the fact that Killer Mike's album got nominated and Gunna's album didn't also shows too that the Grammys are not in tune to the culture. So. Yeah. It's like, you know, everybody wants to win a Grammy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, you gotta go, you also have to build like, you know, what the culture is too, you know what I'm saying? Killer Mike's album was very creative, like the instruments, you know what I'm saying? The instrumentation in it, you know, the originality of it. Like, it's no reason why that album shouldn't be up there, but there's no reason why Gunna's album shouldn't be up there neither, because it was very raw when it came to, you know, emotions, you feel what I'm saying? But because you group it in trap rap, you get that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, like I said, Drake's album with 21 is probably my favorite over the Gunna's album, honestly. But like I said, I think Killer Mike's going to end up getting it just because of who's on that Grammy committee. I think, you know, he'll end up winning it. Yeah. Not taking away from his album at all, though.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's just what your favorite. I mean, you just, everyone has their own personal, you know, likes and dislikes.
Right.
That's what music is. It's preference.
Mm-hmm.
There's no right or wrong answer to what's good and what's not good. What was your favorite song off that Drake 21 Savage joint?
I don't know. I liked a lot of them, yo. Like, I really just go through and I listen to them like, I don't know. I really liked a lot of them. It really depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, that album to me was great. Like, I love that album. Like, For My Dogs, it's like, whatever. Like, I wasn't really feeling For My Dogs. Like,
I think
it was some
girls.
cuts.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was I think it was For My Dogs. I don't even think it was for the girls. I mean, you say it's for the girls because of him singing and stuff like that. But if you really listen to what he's saying on that album, it was for the dudes, for sure. Because he's calling them out. He's calling the girls out on their BS and what they've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because in 2024 with the modern women, I mean, you know, we see it as men. We see what's going on, and you know, Drake is just basically calling out the women and the BS that they doing. So I think it was for the men, but it was just in a more softer way, so you could say it's like for the women.
All right, who do you think is going to have a great year 2024 artist wise? Just going to come out booming.
A great year artist wise, 2024. I don't know, bro. Music is just such a bad place. I don't know. Artist-wise, there ain't really too many artists out here that I can say is really dope like that. Like, they cool. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't really tell you, bro. I guess we'll see.
We'll see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hope some fire comes out, bro, because I don't know. It's been...
You know, artists, they like to do their own thing. They don't like to listen to nobody. They like to do their own thing. They think they bigger than everybody because of the money that they making. So, you know, the music come out sounding high. And then there's yes men in their corners. So people putting out music that sound like they've been making the same thing over and over again. And, you know, they're not picking their production right. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It's a lot of artists that I like that I hope don't, because I've been disappointed. All last year I was disappointed. Yeah. So I'm hoping that the music come out better.
What are your thoughts on like the Ice Spices and the Sexy Reds? What are your thoughts on those?
My thoughts on that whole thing with the women is, for one, I don't let my daughter listen to any of that music. I don't. But I love them as people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like their music. I think music is it's opinionated, like you said. So everybody has their own fan base. I like Ice Spice's music. I ain't gonna lie. I like her beats. I like Riot. I think he's dope. He compliments her very well. You know, what she talks about, that's her own thing. I like music is a feeling to me. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I play, like, depending on what they're saying in the music, the women, if I listen to it in my car or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody like Sexy Red, you're not gonna hear me listening to Sexy Red stuff in my car. Her music is not for me, but I love her personality and I love her as a person. Like, she's a dope individual because she's real. She not fake. She's not phony. You know what I'm saying? So I like her as a person. Her music is geared toward a certain group of women, you know, when they can have that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I would work with her, you know, we can make music like that. But as far as my daughter's concerned, that's not just how that's not how I'm raising her. You know what I'm saying? You know, what a person went through in their life to make them how they are, then that's them, you know, and there's people who can relate to that. But my daughter, she won't relate to that. So I'm not raising her to listen to that type of music.
Yeah, man. I saw a video the other day, and I think Des Bryant posted it too. He's like, bro, where are the parents at? These little like toddlers are singing to Rich Baby Daddy. I'm like, hey, yo. Like,
and then like my nephew the other day, I'm down in the basement. I'm in Baltimore, you know, for the break. And my nephew, he talking about some ski. My neck snapped. Looked at him so fast. But when he said it, I looked at him so fast, he cut eyes with me. And I was like, yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that, Blake. We don't do that. And he was just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter, man, I remember she be on YouTube. You know the kid's smart. My daughter 5, man. All I know is she in her room. I'm in my room, bro. I hear what's the first song that she had? My auntie home Pound Town.
Yeah.
But I heard maybe seconds of it. I jumped out there without hesitation. I jumped out that bed so fast I ran in there. My daughter like she seen a ghost. I said, turn it off immediately. She didn't know what it was, but she just popped up on YouTube because it was, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get the children's YouTube for and stuff. So that ain't really what, I mean, when you got, you know, city girls, like I said, I love all their music, you know, their personalities and stuff, but it's just not for my daughter. So, like, city girls got stuff coming out, and I think their album was called Raw, Real Ass Whores. Like, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
I mean, I think it's what it is too. Like, also when you have children, you got to regulate what your kids are watching and what they're listening, because you can listen to, you're an adult. You can listen to whatever you want to as an adult.
Yeah.
You can have your own preference, but don't be letting your kids have access to Hands on Your Knees and all that stuff. Bro. Like, and not in this house.
I like that song with Drake and Sexy Red, by the way, too. I really do like that song.
Because it was funny, we were joking, me and my sister, we were at the dinner table the other day, and my niece, she's like 9, and he's like, my sister was like, yo, what chicken head you going out with tonight? And my niece is like, what's a chicken head? I was like, you don't ever repeat that.
Yeah, right. And then, like I said, when you raise, like me being a dad, I'm in my daughter's life every day. Yeah. So it's like I correct her on things, you know what I'm saying, that she need to be corrected on, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, I teach her a lot of stuff. Like I go through life teaching her, you know, consequences and, you know, positives of things. So, you know, I keep it straight with her. I let her know from the jump.
I mean, that's very important, bro, because we don't have a lot of people doing that nowadays. Yeah. The TV raise their kids and the internet raise their kids.
No. We correcting.
Yeah, we correcting that stuff. Because, you know, back when, you know, we were growing up, we had stuff was kind of regulated. Like, we didn't have easy access to stuff they have. It's just especially there.
Because of the whole iPads and everything like that.
Everything's there.
Like I said, I definitely would get in the studio with these women. You know what I mean? What they talk about for their audience is what they talk about for their audience. But, you know, my daughter, she ain't listen to it.
She ain't listening to it, what he's saying. All right. Bet. All right. So for those of y'all, you know, they're familiar with Ray Ray's podcast, or this is your first time watching us, you know, we got this, you know, segment is called Slow Down. We just want to get to know you. So we kind of ask you some random questions off the rip. You know, we don't know where we're going to go. We're going to see where we get there with it. All right. All right. Again, shout out all your social medias, all the places you want people to follow you at, bro.
So you can hit me at I am J Oliver 410. I'm very active on it, but last year, like, I was responding to everything and I'm not doing none of that this year. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have time to be responding to everything and, you know, everybody, and, you know, everybody wants a favor, and, you know what I'm saying, like, and like the negative stuff. Like, I'm just not on that this year. But you could definitely hit me up there, and we'll see where it goes.
We'll see what pop.
We'll see where it goes.
I could just my guy assisted this year, you know. Something else. All right. So we all know you like fantasy football, my guy.
Love fantasy football.
All right.
I love sports. You know I'm a big sports guy.
Okay. What was the ultimate fantasy roster for this year?
If you ultimate fantasy roster, you're gonna have to take Christian McCaffrey, ETN. You could throw Lamar Jackson in there at quarterback. Wide receiver wise, Tyreek Hill. Yep. Tyreek Hill for sure. The Dallas Cowboys defense was good in the beginning of the season, but it was ultimately San Francisco. And the Ravens. And whatever you faced the Denver Broncos, whatever defense was facing them. Tight end wise, Hockenson did okay. Laporta surprised. Kelsey was, I love Kelsey, but That's him and Mahomes just take them off the board this year. Am I missing anybody? Oh, CeeDee Lamb.
I'm about to say you gotta say CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. So I would say Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, ETN. I'm gonna go. I can go Hockenson until he got hurt. And then in the flex, I don't know. Justin Jefferson until he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go San Francisco defense or Baltimore defense.
I said what a flex that was really good for me. I had it in the flex this year. What's his name? Raheem Mostert.
Oh, Mostert. Yeah, I forgot Mostert. Yeah, definitely him for sure.
At one point, because I had to make trades throughout the season, I pretty much at one point had Tua, Raheem, Waddle, and Hill all on the same team at one point.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. I take that back. It was just Tua, Waddle, and Hill on one league. I just had Mostert in my other league.
Tua is overrated. I'm good on them. Good on him. I'm good on the Dolphins, period. But Tua for sure. But Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mostert definitely got to be on there.
Well, think about the Dolphins. How far you see them going in the playoffs?
Man, first round exit. That's how far I see them going. They're overrated. This is an overrated team. They definitely getting the first round exit.
So, we saw what Tyreek Hill has been doing when he's in Miami. If you were the Chiefs, you go back and make that decision. Would you keep him?
What? Would you keep him?
Of course, I'm keeping him.
That Chiefs team couldn't catch a cold, boy.
At all. I'm like,
except for the Dallas native. Other than that, man, get rid of that whole wide receiving core. Except for Sidney Rice. That's his name.
What's his name?
He went to SMU. I think
I think
that's the only one. Keep him because he's tough and he catch. Everybody else, let him go. Scantlin, trash.
Terrible.
Tooney has no hands. Sky Moore, he needs to go play in the CFL. I'm getting rid of all of them.
Yeah. That's what.
And they made me dislike Pat Mahomes this year, and that's my favorite quarterback. And they made me dislike him, and he was making them throws, and they made me dislike him because he messed my fantasy season up.
Their whole offseason, receiver.
Yes.
First round pick receiver,
sure.
second round pick receiver.
For sure.
Third round pick. Bro, you know who would be crazy
Who?
on the Chiefs? If they could get him and pay that penny, Devontae.
Not getting him. And I knew you was going to say that because I was saying that whole season. I was like, please, Chiefs, go out and get Devontae Adams. They're not getting him. Aaron Rodgers is going to get his man. Yeah. They're not getting him.
Yeah.
He's going to the Jets.
You think Aaron Rodgers is going to ball next year?
If he don't get hurt, old man Rodgers, and stop picking beefs with Jimmy Kimmel. Rodgers is known for everything he did off the field. He a distraction. I love Aaron Rodgers too, but it is what it is. Yeah. We'll see.
They didn't get him offensive line first. He only hurt again.
Bring Devontae Adams over there with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. Oh my God.
That's
in
insane.
that defense, oh my God.
That's insane, all right? So we talked about the Kobe and Shaq, all right?
Right.
All right. So you said Shaq got on it. Dame Lillard got on it. Top 5 athlete/rappers.
Dame Lillard, Kevin Durant. I gotta hear more, but Miles Bridges be sliding on stuff. Jaren Jackson is cool, but Miles be rapping. Jaren's more like he's more new age. Jaren's more new age. Kevin can really rap, and Dame can really rap. So I can really only name 4. It might be more rappers in there. Oh, Marvin Bagley.
Okay.
So them 5. The 5 that I like.
I didn't even know Marvin Bagley was rapping like that. Dude. I tell you one artist I do like that's in the NBA, Victor Oladipo. He be having some cuts.
He's a dope artist. He can sing too, though. Yeah. So he's dope. Yeah, definitely got to put him up there.
I think one of my favorite cuts he did was Rest in Peace with PNB Rock.
Yeah.
He had a song called Connected. It was pretty dope. Okay, so that's your top 5 rapper/athletes or athlete/rappers, however you want to categorize them, right? So, if you're the GM of the Ravens, what's your number one offseason move?
My number one offseason move, as much as I don't want to do it because I'd be feeling like it's a waste of a move, but bringing in a defensive back, I'm drafting a shutdown corner, man. I'm getting a defensive back and I'm bringing one of them in. As much as I would like to add a running back, that's my number one. My number 2 is to go to Tennessee and grab Derrick Henry from that hating lady, the owner who hated on us and blocked him from coming to Baltimore this year. I want Derrick Henry, but not for too much though. You gotta see how much he costs. But I'm definitely getting a defensive back for sure.
Yeah. Isn't Patrick Queen a free agent this year?
He is, but I mean, he probably gonna want too much money, and as rightfully so. Anybody in the NFL that want their money, don't stay with no team because you feel like, oh, I gotta stay with them. No, go get your money. Go get your money. I don't blame. Like, as much as I would love for Patrick Queen to stay with us, go get your money, bro, because they don't care about you. Go get that bread. Go get as much as you want. If they don't want to pay you, go get your money.
Yeah, facts. Because
I would love to keep him, but go get your bread, man.
Because I know Dallas, we need a linebacker, but I know we ain't going to spend, so I'm not even get my hopes on it. You know, they call Stephen Jones Cat Boy.
Yeah, y'all definitely do need a linebacker because that hurt y'all when Van Der Esch went down. So y'all definitely need that.
Yeah, I think his career's done too.
Yeah, I do. I'm so unfortunate. That's why I say go get your money, bro. We playing football. They're not even getting paid as much as they should be. Yeah. Go get your money.
It's not like, like the NBA and baseball where you got them guarantees. It's guaranteed. Bro. Yeah, they can tell you like, we need you. That's the whole thing happened with Russell.
Man, I said 100. You get a contract in the NBA for 150, you getting that whole 150.
Yeah. That's what I told him. I was like, man, if I have a son, he playing baseball, bro.
Yeah.
You can play 20 years in baseball,
because the crazy thing is even with Russell Wilson, like even Russell Wilson is he's sorry, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's garbage this year and last year, but it's a lot of garbage quarterbacks in the NFL, and the fact that you don't want to pay him his money, man. Nah, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Go get your money, Russ. That's how I feel. That's
going to be the first quarterback domino, I think, that falls this season. Where do you think he goes?
Hopefully not Minnesota, because I like their offense, and I think he's sorry. So hopefully I hope he go, I don't know. I hope he go to Carolina with Bryce Young there.
No, they ain't go there.
He's sorry, too. But
I say like Atlanta.
Yeah, because they all sorry in Atlanta.
Yeah, I can see him going to Atlanta.
Wait a minute. Bro, he ain't going to Atlanta? Come on, stop it, bro. You trolling?
Why wouldn't they got a quarterback in Atlanta?
Bro, who in Atlanta?
Atlanta, they got...
Who in Atlanta?
Is it Desmond? What's it?
Who in Atlanta, Ray? What rappers in Atlanta, Ray?
Future. Okay, I got you.
He's not going to Atlanta.
It took me a second. I'm like, what you talking about? Like,
he's not going to Atlanta. I don't see that happening.
Well, let's take that off the board.
I feel like the trolling has been so crazy with him in Future. I don't see him going to Atlanta.
I didn't even think about that.
Like, I think that's been very powerful. I think that's powerful enough because then CC got to move back there with all the kids and stuff like that. And Future's still there in Miami and Atlanta. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening.
So
because then what happens when he doesn't perform like he's supposed to? Can you imagine him coming in and inviting Future to come perform at halftime? I get it on the field, F. Russell. Bad,
bro, that's great. I didn't even think about that from that aspect. Yeah. But what about New Orleans? Their quarterback's trash.
Derek Carr is garbage. And it pains me because Davante Adams is my favorite wide receiver in the NFL. Outside of Tyreek Hill, he's my favorite. And for him to keep sitting there trying to co-sign this BS, it was really like I just wanted to just look at him like bro, I get that's your man's, bro. Stop it.
But yeah,
I just want to tell Davante Adams, stop it, bro. Like, you came for the money, bro. You talk about you came to play with your best friend. Your best friend sucks, bro. Stop it, bro. And then he goes to New Orleans, and we all see it. Stop it, bro.
What was that? What was that old Michael Jordan campaign? Just stop it.
Yeah, for real. Like, come on. Like, just stop it. Like Davante, like, you one of my favorites. Let's be real. Stop, bro. Stop. Like, for real. Like, look what he doing in New Orleans. Stop, yo. It's crazy.
That's crazy, man. It is crazy. But yeah, that's going to be the first quarterback domino, I think, in the fall. So
somebody going to grab him.
Chicago, are you keeping Justin Fields or are you trading him?
You got to go. You got to go. You got to go, bro. You got to go. I'm sorry.
What team should make a trade for Justin Fields?
And like I said, it's a lot of teams in the NFL that have terrible quarterbacks, but the Bears, I'm getting Caleb or he don't want to go to Chicago, but I'm either getting Caleb or I'm taking Drake May. I'm sorry. I'm taking one of them two. Justin got to go. I don't know who's going to get him, but he got to go. Maybe the Steelers. Who knows? I hope he do go to the Steelers so we can beat on them and keep beating on them.
You should want Russ to go to the Steelers.
Yeah, I do want Russ to go to the Steelers.
You want Russ to go to the Steelers?
I hope Russ goes to the Steelers. This is even worse. We're going to beat on him even more. Because he's trash. I hope that whole division ends up being trash.
So what do you think? You think it was Pete Carroll the whole time that really made Russ?
Pete Carroll? I don't know. He was good. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he older. I don't know. But Russ was good, bro. He used to be good. I guess up until that point where they wanted him to be the glorified champion when they didn't want to run the ball into the end zone like idiots and throw it in there and get the interception. And like everybody started leaving after that. So
Shout out Marshawn Lynch.
yeah, he should have got that touchdown.
He's
Shout
like,
out
I
Marshawn
laughed in their
Lynch.
face. He's like, I walked up and I laughed in their face.
I would have did the same thing. That was dumb. Like I didn't even question it in the huddle. Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So, 2024, you know what I'm saying? You know, like say you did Kobe Shaq last year. You did the joint with Post Malone.
Yeah.
A bunch of big records you did, okay?
Right.
You know, top 5 artists you want to work with this year?
Rihanna, Drake, Doja Cat, Morgan Wallen, and Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Okay. Man, if you like country artists, man, you got to check out my boy. His name Louis the Singer. He just signed a UM.
I know Louis.
Yeah, Louis, that's my guy. Matter of fact, he's supposed to be here sometime soon. You gotta holler at him. But yeah, I think we dope. Jay Oliver to Louis. I think that should be fire. But man, you said some big artists. I love now how music is blended. It's not just okay. We're just country. We only work with country artists. Like Jelly Rolls working with everybody. Like you know, I love that. I think that's dope.
I like people's stories and I like talent.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like everybody I named is, you know, very talented.
Okay. So, basketball. When you think Draymond Green's coming back?
When do I think he's coming back?
Yeah.
They said 6 weeks. What did they say? 6 weeks? I think they said 6 weeks.
I thought I said it was indefinitely.
Yeah, but then they put a time limit on it. They said 6 weeks. So
You think he's getting traded as soon as he gets back?
traded?
Yeah.
Steph's not letting that happen.
Really?
He's not letting that happen. Draymond's not going nowhere, neither is Clay. Maybe in the offseason you could, you know, wait. No, they're not going. Steph's not letting that happen. But
That team's getting older.
it is. That's why I said maybe in the offseason. But right now, no. This season, they're not going anywhere.
Because I don't see that organization putting up too much more.
No, not for sure. Not especially if they, you know, keep performing how they're performing. But right now, no, I just don't see it. Yeah. Not right now.
So who do you think was in the wrong, Draymond or Jordan Poole? Because I'm looking at Jordan Poole too. I'm like, maybe he kind of deserved that punch.
I mean, do a person deserve a punch if they ain't put their hands on you? Like that's my whole thing.
You're right.
Like
you're
if
right.
I ain't put my hands on you, I mean, you could say some disrespectful stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was too disrespectful for where's the old dude put his his hands on him. But you know, I wasn't in that room. But I mean, you know, maybe we seen all season Jordan Poole has some cocky moments. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's very humble right now, being in Washington, and seeing everything that's going on with him. But if you didn't put your hands on him, then there ain't no reason to put your hands on yo. You know what I'm saying? But I think Draymond got some issues he need to work out because he putting his hands on everybody.
Stomping people, elbowing.
Yeah, bro.
He straight uppercut. He turned around and just straight.
Bro, when he stomped, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. When he stepped on Sabonis, bro, and I like Sabonis, but it was it shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't be funny, but you know, I couldn't believe he did it. So it was like he was like,
it's like one of those like,
he
hey,
stopped. Yeah, but I like Draymond. I think his IQ is very crazy, and that's why people put up with him too. His IQ and his defense, man is a baller, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Steph knows. People know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, he's making more of an impact on that team than Clay right now. You feel what I'm saying? So,
all right. So, like to wrap up, I always ask these 2 questions, but I'm going to add a third question to it, okay?
Right.
First question is, what type of impact would you want to make in 2024 since we're at the beginning of the year? Then after that, what advice, if you could give any advice to anyone no matter the subject, what would it be? And the last question is, what do you want them to take away from the podcast today?
We got to break that down. So the first question was,
what kind of an impact?
What kind of impact do I want for 2024?
Yeah.
I want to help as many up and coming producers who invest in themselves. I want them to win. People who take it seriously. That's the impact that I want to have, to be able to say that I helped change somebody's life or helped put that stepping stone for them to change their lives for the better, to be able to take care of their family. That's the impact that I want to have in 2024. What was the second question?
What advice you could give to anyone no matter the subject?
Advice that I could give to anyone is the same advice that was given to me that I'm really working on, is to analyze things before you speak out your mouth. When in any situation, take a step back to analyze what was said to you or actions that was done to you or situations that you're in before you say them out your mouth, because words can be hurtful and words can change the tide of relationships. So just be careful what you say out your mouth. And I'm working on that myself.
Bet. And what are you going to take away from the podcast you did today?
What I take away from the podcast that I did today is that you're really in love with a team that's average. You're really in love with a football team that is shown that they're.
You see their color of the room, right,
average. Is it because you're from here? Is this your native?
Dallas.
That's why. I get it. You guys think y'all gonna win the Super Bowl every year, so I take.
I'm not one of them that think we're gonna win the Super Bowl every year. No, I'm not one. I'm realistic. I'm very realistic. Like this year, I'm like, I don't know.
I will say this though. I love Dak Prescott, and I hate the way that y'all treat him out here. I don't like the way y'all treat him out here. I never liked the way that y'all treated him out here. I always thought that Dak was average quarterback in the beginning, but I also thought that Dak is definitely, to me, top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I feel that, and I feel like he was misunderstood and y'all put too much pressure on him because of the organization that y'all are. And that's just how I've always felt about Dak. Like there was a point where I wanted Dak to be the Ravens quarterback. There was a point where I felt like that year when I was upset with Lamar when he didn't play.
Yeah.
And and I felt like we could have won.
Was that last year?
That was last year.
Yeah.
I was upset with Lamar for that. But then I wasn't upset with him when I realized that these owners are just terrible. You got to get your money.
Yeah.
And you didn't play because they didn't want to pay you. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm understanding it now just by business being business. That's why I say, everybody, get your money. These people don't care about you. Go get your money. So, but I do love Dak as a quarterback. And we seen it, what he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But I do think y'all have an average team. And I think that as long as Jerry Jones is running that team, it will be what it is. So
this is the part of the show where Jay Oliver bashes the Cowboys. All right. Oh my God, I appreciate you coming back.
Most definitely.
Rocking with us again, bro. You got an open invite. I expect a big year from you this year. Grammy nominations and stuff like that. For next year. We gonna line it up, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Again, make sure y'all check him out on social media. Continue to like, subscribe, follow us. We start the show off with positive words. We're going to end it off with positive words, all right? Yeah. So get your swag on. Rub your hands like Birdman. Tell myself I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically. And I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy, Ray.
Wait. And also, I will watch the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl in Vegas this year. All right,
with the Cowboys.
With the Cowboys.
With the Cowboys, all right.
Getting stomped on. This time, NFL, don't shut the lights off on us. When we playing the Cowboys for the Super Bowl, don't turn the lights off on us. Let us do what we do. But yeah, go ahead, finish it off, bro.
We gonna see y'all next time, bro. We out here, bro.
Get money all day, get money all